Introduction. Finding joy in suffering. Quite a title, right? Usually, you wouldn't think that joy and suffering would exist together. But in my life, they have. I've experienced great suffering and loss early on in my life, and many have asked me how I continue to put a smile on my face having lived through what I have. Ever since I was a kid, my response has been, I don't know, it's because of Jesus. For a while, I couldn't understand why I had joy in my heart after my mother died. But I knew that God was providing joy in ways that I couldn't begin to explain. Even now, so many years later, I can still say that I have joy in my seasons of suffering. My story has been shaped by the loss of two of my parents. My birth mother died after a long battle with cancer when I was 12, and my adopted dad died from a fatal car accident when I was 25. I've suffered from depression for many years and struggled with suicide and self-harm. I've struggled with my mental health, a number of insecurities, and ongoing fears of rejection and abandonment. You name it, I or someone I know have struggled and suffered through something. I bet you have suffered in some way, shape, or form at least once in your life. Everyone suffers. No matter how small or large, insignificant or grand, you have suffered. This book may not teach you how to avoid suffering, because we can't avoid suffering. But it will teach you how to walk through it, and how to walk alongside someone else through theirs. Suffering is an unfortunate part of this world, and we will all experience some kind of suffering. But in order to do life on this earth, and find the joy in it, we need to first acknowledge and accept our suffering, and then get to know the one who suffered more than all of us, Jesus. And only then will we be able to find a reason to have joy in the midst of our suffering. I've been encouraged to write my story for many years, but it hasn't felt like the right time until now. This isn't your typical book, and you might be wondering, why a memoir? Well, my story is a unique one, and I've learned a lot over the years, from my experiences with loss, about how to live life in this broken world. While I have suffered tragedy and heartbreaking losses, God has made those stories beautiful because of His role in them. I wouldn't be where I am without God and His saving grace, mercy, and love for me. I wouldn't get through the day and see everlasting joy on the other side without God. As you embark on a journey through the first 26 years of my life, you'll get a brief window into a few significant stories that have shaped who I am. Many of my memories will read like a storybook for parts 1 and 2 of this book, and parts 3 and 4 of this book will read more as an introspective look at life with some significant memories sprinkled in. I've known suffering for most of my life, but God has stepped in and revealed His joy to me in so many ways. I hope that as you read my story, you can begin to view your story differently, in light of what God has done in and through it. My wish is that you will start seeing your suffering as a gift from God. It may not make sense quite yet, but there is joy in your suffering too. God has written a beautiful story for you, and even the hard, dark, and scary parts are beautiful. We have to view our story from God's perspective, and that will take time. But I hope that you can glean some insights from what I've learned, so that you too can love your story and in turn walk alongside others in their suffering as well. Love, Meena.